Welcome back to the Curvaceous Family of Sin City on Vegas, allnetradio.com. We have got the girls from BBW FanFest in the house.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh, it's a party.
It's always a party.
Always a party.
It was a party last night.
Karaoke was fun, huh, girls?
Blast.
We're going to do it again.
Tokyo
May the
Tea did it for me.
Tokyo Tea. Can you see them both? Is this in the way?
Nope, I got it.
All right. Got you covered, girls.
Tokyo Tea, is that like a Sayonara Sucker, where it's a adios motherfucker only with Midori?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Well, you
so
can tell that it's getting hot in Vegas. Look at our two divas over here
We
with
just
no...
came from a pool party at Pete Housley's house.
Nice.
Yeah,
Where the
baby
fuck-
tweets, baby shower.
Where the fuck was my invitation?
Probably on Facebook.
No.
You're talking to Mr. Social Media here.
I didn't get no invitation. Now I'm mad.
That's all right. So what you guys got going on?
Where do we start? Well, on official FanFest business, we're going to be working on the voting process for the awards show, which we are going to allow all categories to be voted on. However, the only one that'll have the official fan vote is the fan favorite.
Right.
But the voting will definitely help us
Pick.
not so much pick, but it'll help the panel decide, you know, when it comes down to two or
If there's
three girls.
if there's a big, like, you know, nobody can decide who really is the winner, the fan vote will come into
play,
Yeah.
right?
Well, there's a few reasons why we decided ultimately we changed our minds. Initially, we weren't going to do that because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of programming. It's a lot of stuff to keep up with. So we decided, since a lot of people want to do some voting and girls want to promote their categories, and last year it was a make or break for a lot of things. You know, there was categories that everybody was like, there was no type of agreement on anything. So the voting is what initially was the final, okay, well, this girl seemed to win in this category. So that kind of, helped everybody come to some sort of conclusion and decision. A unanimous vote.
I have a question, Platinum, and this is totally off the subject, but are you wearing two different earrings?
Probably. No, am I?
Yes, you are.
Let me see.
Yeah, you got one that looks like bamboo and one that looks like sparkly stuff.
I've done that twice recently, and I was like, seriously?
No, I think they're the same.
No, they're not.
No, they're different.
They're different. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, they are the same.
Well, did you have them on backwards, one?
Maybe.
Oh, you must have.
Yeah, one must have been on. Yeah, because it
They're
looked different.
reversible.
They look really different. Well, I'm glad you did leave your house with two different
I was
earrings.
like, damn.
I have done it.
It was
twice.
driving me crazy. I'm like trying to listen to you, but I'm looking at these two earrings going, are they?
Oh yeah, that's because you're an earrings kind of person.
I love
I'll tell
earrings.
you, when it was the 80s and I was a rocker, I would wear two different earrings all the time.
Oh, on purpose.
That was
one,
big.
One was the ring and one was the long string one.
The ring, and it had a key on it.
Well, that was Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson, absolutely.
used to-
And you know what the key was on hers? It was the key to her animal cages in her house.
Oh,
Yeah.
good
How do you know?
information.
I like that. See, I'm
Right?
good.
Who would have known?
Sweet
Who
cheeks.
would have thunk it?
Sweet cheeks.
I'd have thunk it.
Yeah, so the voting is going to
That's
be coming to the
exciting.
award.
Everybody go to BBWFanFest.com and vote.
Yeah.
And so now you guys can, well, not yet. I
Okay.
haven't finished the programming yet. I think it'll start on the 1st.
Okay.
But you guys can also promote for your category. And
We are already.
Well, howdy.
Howdy.
So,
Yeah.
We're giving out $5 bills for everybody who votes for us.
No, we're not.
So-
no, we're not.
We're not.
Because the
how many
voting,
times can I vote now?
because the voting's not ready yet, just go ahead and email info@bbwfanfest.com and flood their motherfucking inbox with votes for us. That's what y'all
Yeah,
can
that'll
do.
work.
You just got denied.
And we can tell you who the winner is not.
All right.
Hey, you guys won it last year.
So?
I have everybody's.
look at that.
I'll have everybody's IP addresses, and don't you think I won't turn you in for child porn, okay?
This is that
Damn it, I need to delete that email with Harry Potter naked.
Oh my God! I saw the best thing that I totally want. It's a a bracelet. You know how they have the medical alert bracelets that have your allergies and everything.
Right.
On there that says delete my browser history. I want it so bad.
So we have a lot of good stuff in store. We're really we're fortunate. I have to say, if Pete Owsley ever hears this, I love him to death. Like I would kill somebody for him. He's an amazing person, and we have, because of him, met up with some awesome people that all want to help us with FanFest, and they're all just so excited about our passion about it. And we have like so many ideas that are floating right now that are going to make FanFest like 150 times better than it was last year.
Oh my
Which I
God.
couldn't imagine. But
No, exactly. I'm like, wow, I had such a great time last year. It was
FanFest
awesome.
was pretty goddamn off the hook last year.
it was. So I'm.
So imagine this year.
Shit, my head's gonna explode and I'll shit my pants. It'll be great.
Well, we're planning our party, girls, at our
Very
centerpieces.
excited.
You know, we got our two boys from Chicago here. Do you guys know what BBW FanFest is?
It's time to get educated.
Let's explain what BBW FanFest, because we've got Sea-Doo Jumper in chat and probably a bunch of new listeners because of our event last night. So let's explain BBW FanFest.
FanFest. BBW FanFest was designed because big girls aren't as widely accepted in the industry, the adult industry. And we have a trade show, award show, parties, everything that is basically size and lifestyle friendly. So we.
Well, there's you know, you hear about all the major ones: Avian, Exotica, AdultCon. Well, I don't say their name happily. You know, and several years back, myself and a couple other of my friends sued an event because they discriminated against plus size porn people. So, you know, over time, it's become, you know, plus size porn is one of the most popular, the top 5 popular selling niches in porn. So, you know, why do we not get the same recognition that, you know,
The other 4 do.
and, you know, there's tranny awards, there's, you know, the Gavians, there's, you know, everybody has their own thing, and BBWs didn't. So
Now they
now
do.
we do.
Well, that's why. So now that you guys can create it.
Right? We
it's
have.
done.
It's done did.
That bitch is born.
It's done did.
And
Well, there
she's
you have it.
celebrating her second birthday this year.
Well, there you have it. There's your answer
The
right there.
second annual.
So we have a trade show that features seminars from everything from face sitting to chest sitting to feeling comfortable in your own skin. I mean, everything you can possibly think of. There's seminars, porn. We sell BBW porn.
Is the seminars to teach people how to do that?
Yes.
Well, we have seminars like you know, there's a couple that like, you know, how to photograph a big girl, or, you know, how to have sex as you know, like the right positions for your, you know, body, how to dress.
is
for
that
your
It's
body.
whatever position your body will get in.
Is that the class Sweet Cheeks is teaching?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, it's going to be an aerobic class.
Aerobic.
We'll have
Cheeks
to have
is
things
teaching-
hanging from the...
Sweet Cheeks is teaching mouth massage.
I am teaching the stripper class.
That's true. You could teach a damn fine stripper class.
What is mouth massage?
I'll show
Well, it
you after
depends.
the
Are you
show.
a lawyer? I got my camera.
You remember that sensation you were looking for earlier?
Found it.
Oh.
my God.
By the way,
There's no way to reverse out of this. Okay.
no, there
You
is no
really
reverse.
asked what mouth massage was.
Well, she was going in a direction you kind of cut off, so I was hoping. That she
Oh,
was-
sorry.
You knew what it was. Cut it out. You're from Chicago, okay?
For real though.
You're a grown-ass man. You know what the fuck a mouth massage is.
Well, fine, I'm not asking any more obvious questions.
Do you want
No, please ask. It's good show material, okay?
You were helping the other guys out there that might not
Yes.
know what that was or have any ideas, right?
Saliva is natural lubricant.
I call it throat massage myself, but you know, that's my thing.
Wow.
Anywho, last night, speaking of last night, it was a great event, ladies. Congratulations.
Thank you. We had so much fun.
It was a great turnout. We were actually really surprised when we came in and saw everybody. I was like, wow.
We didn't
And-
expect anybody to be here.
Right? Well, you know, we go to a few karaoke things, and it's always packed. You know, there's like a few people that scraggle in and scraggle out, but it's not like, you know.
We promoted that shit.
You sure did.
Well, here. I think what it is. I think what made the draw was because we wanted all the communities there. We weren't trying to be exclusive. We weren't trying to be where, you know, come to our event. It wasn't really. I mean, we promoted it. We put it together with Juanita. but it wasn't our event. It was a community event.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we want, because you go to one party and you don't see them at another party.
And here's what happened last night. We had whole groups of people who'd never even been to a BBW event before. That was their first one. And
Right.
we're talking not like one or two, but like there was like 10 people there.
There was a lot.
There were.
So speaking of that, that's actually why I brought it up. Thank you. My hair has been itching my back all day. So a lady came up to me last night when I was sitting by the stage, and she told me, introduce yourself, and I really wish I could remember her name.
In a red shirt?
Possibly.
Oh, okay. Was her name Serena?
No.
Okay.
She was an older lady.
Long, dark, curly hair.
Michelle.
Michelle.
Oh, Michelle, we love
She
Michelle.
almost made me cry.
She made Charlotte and I cry too.
Okay,
2
well,
weeks
good,
ago.
but I'm not the only one, because
She's
she
the cry
came in,
maker.
she sat down next to me, and she, I was kind of telling her about, how I am, and what we do, and my personal opinion on things. And at the end of the conversation, because I told her, I said she's new to the community, she didn't really know anything about the community, and I just told her my views on some things. I said, if anybody ever pokes fun about your size, or because she's had told me that her husband had left her because she got big and stuff, and I said, you know what,
She's not that big of a
she's
woman.
not that big.
No, she's
So
a chublet.
I said,
A chublet?
when people say things,
Chublet.
chublet,
Chublet,
yeah,
oh.
a beginner chubber. So when I said, when people make comments or anything, and say things about you, I said it doesn't have any reflection of you or who you are. It has everything to do with who they are.
Right.
And fuck them and their opinion, because obviously they have their own insecurities and their own issues they need to work through. So whatever they have to say is irrelevant. I said you should never let anybody else affect the way that you feel as a person. I said, I was skinny most of my life, and then I got sick and gained weight. So as I grew, I had issues with gaining weight, of course, like anybody does, but I realized I was the same person. Just because my body changed didn't mean that I changed.
Right.
I was a good person before, and I'm a good person now. So it doesn't really, and you find you just evolve, with the person that you are. It's who you are, you embrace it, and you just evolve as that person. And, after I told her, about our event and what we do, she wants to come, and, and she said, you know what, thank you. She said, I appreciate you and what you do for people like me to help us feel better, about being who we are. And I was like, oh, you're welcome.
After Mom and I met her,
Yes.
we actually met her on the Monday night karaoke. The same thing. We sat down and had a conversation, and she's telling me about she hasn't had sex in 7 years because she doesn't feel good with her body.
I missed
And
that
I'm
part.
telling her, and I'm telling her, like, you know what? Like, you're in the, people like what you got,
Yeah.
and she had come to us the next time we seen her at Juanita's party, and she said, I watched the show. You guys changed my life.
Aw.
And Mom and I are like, woo! We were like, she was
Well,
like so happy to be involved.
And it's true, because her story is just like mine, because with my ex-husband, he was like, nobody's going to want you, nobody's going to do this and whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I want to see him just one time and say, motherfucker, you're a liar.
Right, because DJ's getting kind of fine.
Whatever.
You can be like, look at my boo now.
Wait. DJ's getting kind of fun. That man is good.
Well, no, he's always been good looking,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he's starting to get cut up. I was like,
Oh,
oh, bitch.
yeah.
And then Mama said
So
he could
you
just come
were
home
the
with me.
one that was feeling on him.
No,
couldn't tell me who it
you
was.
told him to come home with me.
I did?
Yes, you said you're going home with Desiree tonight, and he was like, whoa.
You were so fucked up.
We're slosh. You're not allowed to drink.
You and Coco together were sloshy.
Yeah.
You were like, hey, I need you to take DJ off my hands for a little while. We were at the bar. And I was like, excuse me? And, DJ is like all for it. He's like, yeah, what's up? And I'm like, oh, I am not the jelly in this sandwich. Okay?
She was standing over by Bigga and the other guy, and she was like, oh, you're going home with Desiree tonight. And DJ was looking at me, and I was looking at him, and I was looking at her. I was like, I got to go. I don't know what's going on here.
I'll tell you
I
what
want
was
no
going on.
part of it sober.
DJ wanted to take her home because she was extremely intoxicated and
Way wasted.
didn't want to leave, and he was ready to go. And so she was pawning him off on anybody that she could just get him to leave her the fuck alone so she could go on and she was trying to get another drink. And DJ was following her. So she went in the bathroom and DJ was like, don't pay her no attention. She's a total vagiphobe too. And I was like, look, I deal with vagiphobes on a daily basis. I got
Yeah, he
this.
said something about I was all over you or something.
You were like, I don't like girls, but you were like,
your face and my chest.
I
My
did?
testicles,
Yeah.
they were like,
Your chesticles? You were so close to me. He thought you were gonna kiss me, and he like paused for a second, like, okay, now I can stay.
Maybe this is a coming out moment.
Not for
She's
me.
had a lot of those. Mama's had a lot of coming out moments.
She's an undercover lesbian.
Mama and I have kissed a couple of times when she's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a very awkward moment because I was like,
Yep, gotta go.
Yep, gotta go.
Yep, gotta
Yeah, I heard.
Mama was handing out a hall
go.
pass.
Strong 30.
Please take my husband.
Sorry.
Please take my husband.
Even DJ knew it was wrong.
That's because she had her eye on somebody else,
No,
so she
let me
figured
tell
she'd
you,
get
let me
rid
tell
of
you what he
DJ.
told me today. If you were half as drunk as you were, he said, you tried to give me away 3 times and I would have went if you were half as drunk as what you were. So
So in other words, half as drunk, she would have known what she was doing. He didn't trust it
You
last
still
night.
can't come home with me. I'm just saying. I love you, DJ, but you still can't come home with me.
Yeah, we love you, but we were like exit stage right.
I don't do that.
Because that's kind of like family, right?
You guys are like family to us, and I love
I don't
DJ
do
to
the
death.
whole incestual
I love
thing.
I love
I don't
Mama
take
to
that
That's
death.
like
community
when I go to
as-
masturbate and I get online to look at porn and I find you two. It's like I cannot masturbate to my friends.
Thank God. That was so awkward.
I
Why
really
am I-
appreciate that.
Why am I the only one who can masturbate to everyone else's porn in this
No,
room?
I pass it right up.
You know, I have a friend, right? I've
masturbated
known
to
him
all
since
of you.
kindergarten.
God damn
okay?
it.
And he calls me like a year ago and is like, guess who I found? I was like, awesome. And he was like, now I own all of your movies. Seriously, I know your brother and your mom and dad and grandparents. I was like, this is real awkward right now.
He's seen you with your knees in places they don't go.
You know what killed me is there was a couple of girls, and the one that was all over that's the thing. She's like, girl, I seen some of your stuff online, and I was like, this just got real awkward. She's like,
You got female masturbation
Get
face.
I'm like, I was like,
Female jack-off face?
Jack-off face, yeah.
I was like, oh my, can I just party without having to worry about hearing that line?
If it came from a girl, it's called Jill-off face.
Speaking of that,
Jack and
okay,
Jill.
everybody here knows what kind of vagiphobe I am, right?
Right.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what happened in the last few months. I don't know if it's I'm so tired of men and their bullshit, but I started watching.
Okay, first of all, we ain't gonna have that. So you got manpower, you better keep that over there. There's too many guys over here. Only two.
How about you just show us why we shouldn't have man problems?
And you see how
I
many
have
men.
to say something.
Well, we go to man bash,
Yeah.
and it's
Listen
going to
to me.
happen.
For all of a sudden, like overnight, started watching lesbian porn, and dang it,
Fat girl lesbian porn too. You don't watch fat girl lesbian porn? See, I watch
gotta
fat
be
girl
the
lesbian.
real like. I don't like skinny girls apparently, but I'm weird about like watching the vagina, so it has to be real neat. Like
It's gotta be HBO
there
or
can't be
Cinemax
any
porn.
like too much curtain going on, or like I don't want to see like a big ginormous clit penis thing, or like it's gotta be real neat. Like I go through a few of them, but
Do
then
you
I
have
was like,
OCD pussy issues? Like,
I have all,
yes.
I have all kinds of OCD
Fucking
issues.
OCD pussy. What the fuck?
Look, at least I finally started
Forever
looking at
to
it.
find masturbation material.
Hello,
It must
picky
take you
pussy.
days.
Forever.
Hello, picky pussy.
Forever.
Picky pussy.
I even quit watching porn for a long time. I was like, fuck it, it ain't even worth it.
It's the same shit. Hello, anchovies on my pizza.
I do not watch my own porn.
No.
Do not.
It's embarrassing.
When I watch porn, because I go right to like let me see the good
Oh,
stuff.
me too.
You
I go
licking
to the
pussy,
end.
let me find it.
I like the cum shot.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I don't
Oh.
want to see anything.
See, I like the
before
pussy
that.
licking shot, so I go to the whole thing until I find it.
I get embarrassed.
I don't care nothing about your storyline.
When you watch yourself, it's different because then you like critique everything. Like,
I don't watch. You know what?
Where did that come from? Oh,
I will not watch my own porn.
that's
How come
horrible.
I
nobody
do not.
told me that my fucking thong was way over to the side? Like, what the
Bad
fuck?
direction.
Right.
Bad direction.
Yeah.
It's not bad direction. It's
You're
called
like-
fucking and filming. You know what I mean?
You realize even when you're filming, you realize that you're sweaty and you just don't look right. Like you know that your makeup's getting fucked up.
Or
know
you
that
got
your
the
hair's getting
stank
fucked
eye.
up. But you don't realize you're so sweaty and your hair
got
is
that
like
combination
plastered to your
mascara,
face.
eyeliner, sweat dripping in your eye. And
Or
you're
your
like,
eyelash gets stuck to the top, and you're like,
One of mine, I was doing. His name's Nathan Threat, right? And he was like fucking me so hard up against the arm of a sofa, so my whole face was like mashed up against this leather sofa arm, and when I looked up, it was just like mangled. What the fuck? Like,
you know how when you fall
I
asleep
look
on
like
the
I had
couch with your
stroke.
arm on your shirt, and then you get up and it's all ranked? Yeah.
Well, my face was like mashed, so like my eye was a little swollen, and my like eyelash was like real up.
But how did your pussy feel? That's the big question.
It took me like 5 days to recover from
I had
that.
one where
Brutal.
our photographer, he likes to get like after
He's
you've
an asshole.
he gets like up close shots of your face after you've been in like the most awkward position. So I had this one where I was
And he doesn't delete them.
yes, I'm
By
like
the way.
banging my head against the headboard, right? And it was like the top of the headboard was hitting right here, and I still have a dent. So like I turn around and he's got this like close up shot, and you can see the line across the top of my forehead and this big red mark. And I'm like, seriously, dude? At what point did you not say maybe we should cut and start over?
I gotta-
No, I'm boom, boom, boom.
I had a real bad fall one time, right? It actually caused me to rupture a disc in my back. I fell off. A guy, I was doing a face sitting video, and I fell. He like moved, and I was about to come down on him real hard. And you know, if you come down on somebody's face the wrong way, you'll break their nose. So I lost balance trying to adjust with him, and I just flew off the bed backwards. He caught every shot. Did not ask me if I was okay. Like I was like, and he's still taking pictures. I am like, you're an asshole. It wasn't until like I was like, are you gonna, help me up? he wanted to make sure he got all the pictures.
Help,
And-
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Right. Yeah, that was all.
Life
bad.
alert! Life alert! Porn alert! Porn alert! Cut.
He's like, as long as I got the pictures, it was like all the way down. You're an asshole. Yeah.
Oh, I love having you guys in studio with us. It's too much fun.
Porn is not fun
Hey,
to make,
apparently
ladies.
we are happy people. Somebody actually came to meet us to make sure that we were happy. Like, they had to verify that we're happy.
Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna be on UK TV maybe.
Woohoo!
As
All
happy
right.
people.
As happy people.
Happy people.
Happy fat people.
Happy fatty people.
Because we're so miserable in our lives, right? 'Cause we're
Right.
fat. Right. All right, you're listening to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com. When we come back, we're going to get all our catch-ups in the last half hour. Stay tuned.